Welcome to A Little Sketchy. I brought together a team of talented sketchers here to make hilarious comic sketches just for you viewers at home. That's right, we're gonna bring comedy to your town!
And welcome to a very special live season finale of A Little Sketchy. We got some old favorites and some new things we're excited to show you.
What sketches are we doing again? We didn't rehearse, so I really have no idea.
That's no problem on Name Sketcher number 1, because live shows always go perfectly, with no problems whatsoever.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways, this show is going to be very special,
Right.
because we have a huge guest who's ready to come.
We do?
Finishing his 11th year on SNL, we've got Colin Jost tapped in to do a Newsies News Network guest spot.
But he's like actually famous. Are you sure you booked him?
If I didn't, then how come he emailed me?
Why would Colin Jost email you?
He was talking about needing money, so I was like, if you come to Wingcam to do a little sketchy, I'll give you my debit card.
Okay.
Well, anyways, the first sketch will be Must See Movies 3.
Come from the Bastard Building, our city heroes, Frank Lastic 4.
Everything has been different since that microwave incident.
The microwave incident might have changed our lives, but we are still a family.
Look at me, I'm on fire!
And I'm a rock. And I'm going to eat your planet.
I don't know if I can do this, especially with my gout.
We will, as a family.
But we're not a family. We're not related at all.
And I'm a rock.
Doesn't matter. We'll do it as a family.
What about my gout?
Frank Lastic 4, coming to theaters soon.
This does not seem like a good movie.
That was absolute cinema. Like that documentary they made about Pope Bob.
The CGI looks like they just dragged a gif of a fire onto one of the characters. It doesn't even follow him.
That gives it elegance.
Elegance? It looks like it was made by a 5-year-old.
Elegance.
Elegance?
Yes,
really?
Elegance.
Not
You
to
see, the fire represents how they're disconnected from society.
Yeah, what about the plot? The plot does not make sense. There's so many
Well,
plot
they don't want to
holes.
reveal the entire plot. It's a trailer. What if I told you everything that's going to happen in this
Yeah,
movie?
no, from the trailer, none of the jokes are funny. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a fun movie.
The jokes are well scripted and they make perfect sense.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Very much so.
Here, you can make whatever you want, build whatever you want, and do whatever you want. This is a crafting cube. These are the downchippers. We are all happy until Rock and Steel, the Under. We must save this world.
Dig Build, coming to theaters soon.
Oh, I used to love Dig Build as a little kid.
That is trash.
It's immediately a 5 out of 5 in my books.
Absolute trash. I might go into the negatives with this one.
The negatives?
The negatives.
The negatives?
They're ruining my childhood.
Really? How so?
I used to binge game this thing for like 5 hours per week.
Yeah, so did I. And it was a good game.
Yes.
This is a great
and
representation of the game.
Movie is a terrible representation. First of all, it's not a crafting cube, it's a crafting square.
It's a crafting cube.
Square.
Cube.
Square.
Cube.
Square.
Cube.
Square.
Cube.
Is lurk. Most people eat cows or fruits, but as Vikings, we eat dragons.
When you carry this kitchen knife, you carry all of us with you.
I'm a Viking! I'm a Viking! I'm gonna take your head, cook it, and bring it to my father. Dad, I don't want to eat dragons.
They could eat 100 of us.
And we have eaten hundreds of them.
How to Not Eat Your Dragon, coming to theaters soon. That dragon is so obviously a 6-year-old in a dragon costume.
That gives it a deeper meaning.
What do you mean the deeper meaning.
How dragons are like us, and why we shouldn't eat them.
No, I'm trying to talk about the production of the movie. That is so obviously a 6-year-old in a costume.
And how we shouldn't eat dragons.
They couldn't even get the funding.
It's Barney.
To do proper CG.
You won't eat Barney the purple dragon.
The purple dinosaur, first of all.
Dragon.
Dinosaur.
Copyright issues. That was masterpiece, masterful, master something else.
It was not.
It was
not.
splendiculous.
Introducing Glenn, your annoying coworker who's actually a godlike chaos entity.
Liam, we have to have a talk about Glenn.
Oh, what is it this time? Did he forget to refill the coffee machine, or was it that he destroyed the microwave again with his Hot Pockets?
No, not that. He fell into a particle accelerator.
What? So, did he die?
No, he survived. He just might be a little bit sensitive about the whole thing, so just don't bring it up with him.
Hi there, my name's Glenn. How you doing, work fam? Holding up all right? Well, happy Tuesday, y'all.
He seems really normal.
Yeah, well, I guess he's really taking it well.
Liam Toast, the toaster.
Don't call me that.
What's that you're working on right there? The Foxborough report, huh? Wouldn't mind having me as a collaborator on that, would you, Liam?
You know this is my project, Glenn.
I'm fine, put a pin on it, but I think you'll come around adding me. Hey, Liam.
What is it now?
Can you move the trash can? I'm trying to make a shot.
Move it yourself.
Yeah, I could, but you're so much closer to it. Wouldn't you be a deer and just move it over, like, right here?
Well, I'm kind of trying to work, so...
Whatever. I'm moving myself. Correct. Perfect. Right on target. I'll let you work now, Liam.
Wait! You moved that trash can with your mind!
Did I? I guess I did.
How did you do that?
I think I started being able to do stuff like that after I got hit by that particle in that particle accelerator.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Glenn just moved that trash can with his mind.
Yeah, right, Liam. I can't do things and move stuff with my mind like that.
Liam, your office jokes need work. Keep trying though.
Why are you keeping this a secret?
There's a lot I can do that you don't know about. So anyways, about those reports, can you sign me on to that?
Well, I still don't know.
Snap.
Okay, let's do it. Hey Glenn, I got some paperwork for you.
Nah, I don't think so.
Glenn, you can't just delete our paperwork! Where did that go?
I don't know. Just disappears off into random space whenever I do that.
Glenn, don't you think this is, dangerous?
Me? Dangerous? Nah. You know what's dangerous? Mondays.
No, seriously, this is some godlike power you got here. Maybe you should tell someone important about this?
Listen, I've got this under control. I don't need your policing.
I can't do this! Boss!
Stapler!
Oh, shit!
Oh, hey Glenn. I heard Liam call for me. Do you know where he is?
Oh, he was just saying about how he's gonna leave early.
Oh. Oh, a stapler.
Use the stapler.
This has been Glenn, your annoying coworker who's actually a godlike chaos entity.
With this experimental procedure, I have a 51% success rate of turning whatever subject I have into a mindless raiding destruction machine under my control. Now I just need to trick someone into doing it.
Hi, Don the Sheeta Senior here, and I got a question for you, Bob. You got that okay? You ready to answer? So you think you can give me your fancy one-cure procedure?
Yes, I certainly can. So, Tell me, what brought you here? Was it my clever marketing?
Well, I suppose a bit of it was. My real issue, you see, is I'm a bit fast talker, okay? And it's worked well for my job for a while where I sold products for $4.99, but I fear my boy's getting out of control. You got that right? Okay, so I gotta need you to fix that, right? Because I've been throwing out a job after job. So let's have a flashback to that, can we? Can we get a flashback back in my past when I got...
Don, we have to talk.
What is it, boss? If this is about my sales, I will assure you they're great. I've already sold 72 battery packs this week.
Yeah, I can see that right here. Listen, you've been selling them for $4.99. These are worth way more than that.
Well, you see, here's something you gotta understand. I don't think you're getting this. So, basically, when you gotta hook someone on a product, you need to pull them in with some great deals, some great savings, as it were. And what savings is better than the low, low price of $4.99?
$4.99. We get it. Listen, your whole fast-talking shtick isn't working. So just speak normally and market the product at the price it's worth like the normal, typical salesman.
You know I can't do that, boss.
Then you're fired.
Fine. I see what you're doing here. You already made your decision, huh? Well, you're gonna regret it, because you can't spell salesman without sales!
Well, Don, that is really tragic. It's a good thing my procedure can fix that.
Yep, rightio. But now before we start, let me ask you something, okay? You ready for it, right? So I'm gonna give it to you. Are there any possible potential risks to this procedure?
Well, there is a 50% chance that you'll be transformed into a mindless, raving destruction machine under my control.
That's a little tough. Well, you know what? It's only 50%. If it was 51%, then this would be a completely different story. I wouldn't do it. And besides, I gotta fix my voice, because it's not just affecting my working life, it's about my personal one, too. Let's get a flashback on that. How about it?
So, Don, tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Don Lashida Sr. I work as a salesman. I have brown hair, hazel eyes, freckles, and teeth. I used to have a Kappa to die. I don't like Diet Coke, but I do like Coke Zero. My favorite number is $4.99. I'm pretty introverted. My favorite food is Hawaiian pizza. My least favorite food is blueberries. If I was a season, it would be fall. My sign is Sagittarius.
Okay, stop. This relationship is going too fast for me. I'm sorry. We're done.
Well, that sure is tragic. Anyways, sit down.
Hey, Slick, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Why is this taking place in an unmarked white van outside of the doctor's office?
This isn't just any white van. It's Lil Bottomy's little lobotomobile that he lent me.
You know what? I'm getting a bad read from you. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you are right with those chances.
Well, now that you're trapped, I might as well tell you that I lied. It's actually 51%.
Oh, no, not 51. That's not worth it. Somebody help me. Oh, my. Oh, Chuck, this is no good. I've been roped into a bad deal. Someone get me out of here. Good golly gee, I can't find a way out of this one. Come on, I need some help. Somebody come on. This guy's crazy. I gotta get out of here. Oh. Lil Bottomy, thank you so much to save me from this lunatic schemer. But how did you know I was tied up?
Well, you got it all wizardy whack, homeboy. I don't care about your shizzle. I'm here because Schemer stole my lobotomobile. But hey, you kinda got good flow. And I need a new rap partner since me and Lil Parabola are beefing. What do you say I join my dope squad?
Yo, 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 what's up? It's time to get rizzity in the sizzity. Lil Bottomy here, and I got my new partner, Don Lashida Sr.
Biggity biggity to the bomb diggity. All the other homeboys on the street are afraid of me. I'm selling this stuff cause you know I'm tough. My arms may be flimsy, but my mind is buff. I'm locked and low, gonna explode it. I got a motor. Your sales power me up like a locomotive. You think you're cool, but you're the fool. I roll your jewel. Got so many stocks, I got money lottery pool. I got a feel for, I got a steal for. You think you're nice, but you won't suffice. You gotta get real with it. I'll give you a deal with it. Trying to plagiarize, don't you don't wanna end up on ice. Hip with my fast and lit. Now let me give you a tip. I got tricks so that you ever try to rip me off, cause you know I'm the boss, I ain't never gonna stop. That's the fly. Now let me hear the beat drop. Boom, now we're back in action. I'm gonna give you that auditory satisfaction. I'm on the beat, I make it sound sweet. I'm the coolest MC on the street that you'll ever meet. You wanna hang with Donna? Do you think that's hard to swallow? Cause I'm always breaking the law even if I don't wanna. You think I'm better than me, then you're gonna be my enemy. And if you are my enemy, then you sure ain't a friend of me. I'll get me a vendetta, hold a bigger origin, then I'll break into your ass and get a coin. If you are collected to get precious $7 with this guy Kennedy. Anyone ahead of me, especially my enemy. Y'all think you're cool, but y'all people, I'm a chaotic evil. Pretty me with the church and stable. I'm bringing the rhyme all the time. My rapping isn't a crime, it's sublime compared to me tricks of comedy mine. Hot take, maybe we should take a bourbon now because I ain't no fame. My rhyme makes the house quake. Hey Smart guy, I think you're slick. I'll let this setting quick. My skills is even bigger than my whoa. I think I gotta go. This stuff you shouldn't know, but wait for it, cause I'ma make your mind explode. Nobody's gonna drop a diss on me cause I'm cool like Fonzie and I'm a threat like a zombie. You don't know a lot about me, but I know a lot about you, cause you do not have a clue and you just don't know what to do. So I'll stop you right there, boo hoo. So scared you ain't going anywhere. Your time is short like my hair. Uh-oh, look at the time. I'ma stop it right here cause I'm already doing mighty fine. So when I stop rapping, don't you whine, cause you can buy this jack for $4.99.
Peace.
Welcome to Science Debate. We at NNN headquarters are proud to say that we are the longest show that has been run by a little Sketchy.
And for that reason today, we want to do a little something special and cover a topic that has significance to you. Introducing Science Debate, 100 Men versus 1 Gorilla. Chuck will now introduce the contestants.
Thank you, Newsy. Today, we have two folks who will be debating on this topic. On the side of the gorillas, we have the one, the only, Atticus the Tall Man. On the side of the 100 Men, we have a newbie, introducing Rory Raw Man.
Thank you, Chuck. Now, due to conflicts in previous debates, we at Edenhead headquarters have decided to make the debate a bit more structured. There will first be an opening argument, followed by rebuttals, and then a conclusion. We have then invited the sketchers over there to vote on who has won the debate. The order will be determined by the coin flip, and the contestant's already up here. Call it in there.
Hey, tails.
It's heads. Okay, Atticus, you'll be going first. Let the debate begin.
Well, first of all, I would like to say that the gorilla is a much more advanced creature than the human. Their strength and endurance is unmatched, and they can easily beat up 100 men. Secondly, I would like to say that the gorilla can call upon his gorilla friends to help him out. The gorilla doesn't stand alone. Third of all...
And time!
But I wasn't done!
Too bad. Okay, Rory, it's your turn.
First of all, I'd like to say how I believe in the strength of raw men. Raw men, raw men, we want raw men. When we put our minds to it, there is nothing we can't do. Second, we are at the top of the food chain, and it is time that we show our dominance. Those gorillas have nothing on us. We'll nuke them. Finally, we have strategy in numbers. That beats whatever raw strength this F. Tolman is going on about.
Tolman, excuse you.
And that's time. Also, Tolman, no speaking when it isn't your turn. For that reason, Raw Man will start rebuttals.
Oh yeah. First of all, I'd like to address Fatolman's remarks about the gorilla calling his gorilla friends. The question isn't whether gorillas can beat 100 men, but whether one gorilla can beat 100 men. So no, your gorilla can't call on his gorilla friends. Also, the human is way more advanced than the gorilla. That's why we have toilets and they have trees.
Thank you, Rory. Tolman, you're up.
Even if gorilla can call gorilla friends, gorilla still takes on 100 men. Gorilla has the power of 10 buff men. Gorilla don't need gorilla friends. You say you nuke gorilla, but have no nuke. Now you are in a loop, for it is only 100 regular men against a gorilla. That one didn't rhyme.
Thanks, Tolman. Now, time for your closing statement.
The gorilla is a mountain that will crush you all in its path. It is undefeated, and 100 men have no chance against it.
Thank you, Atticus. Now, Rory, your final statement.
As I said at the beginning, I believe in the power of raw men, and that power is what has gotten us to the top. We are the apex predator, and all shall bow to us. It is time we teach the animals who's boss. We will burn their homes, kill their families, and murder those gorillas. We will weaponize climate change in order to bring the 6th extinction. We are in an unstoppable army who will dominate the world. Death to the wild!
Thank you, Rory. Now, over to the Sketchers. Sketchers, you have heard both arguments from Atticus Tolman and Rory Rahman. So, who votes who, gorilla or men?
I'm voting the men, because that gorilla might be really buff, but that is way too raw man for the gorilla to handle.
I'm also in agreement that it would be the men. It's just a numbers question. The men are just going to overwhelm the gorilla.
I vote gorilla, because gorilla don't need gorilla friends.
Wonderful. Let's go over and see the reactions of our contestants.
No!
Rory, looks like you've won.
Gorillas are the best. They don't need gorilla
I
friends.
win!
And that closes off this episode of Science Debate.
Hello, little Timmy. Would you like to play hide and seek with me?
Yes.
Would you like to count, or should I take on the duty?
Hi, you said duty.
Not now, little Timmy. I need an answer. Decision-making stresses me out, and when I'm stressed, I throw a temper tantrum.
Fine, Weirdo, I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
You'll never find me. Oh, look what good fun this is. Oh, look. It's an unmarked white van, and it's open. My underdeveloped 5-year-old brain compels me to go inside. Whoa. Where am I? Something tells me that I am no longer at Sketchy Park.
That's right, you're not. You're at Mr. Bob's coal mines.
Who is this Mr. Bob you speak of?
Who is Staggy? Can you believe this? Me? Not well known?
You're the most famous character in a little Sketchy.
Exactly. Thank you, Staggy.
Except maybe Vixen.
Will you shut it?
My ability to make inferences has not yet developed in my childlike mind. So, to reiterate my question, are you or are you not Mr. Bob?
Of course it's Mr. Bob, fool. Now it's time for you to mine some coal. Staggy!
Yes, Mr. Bob.
Get him a pickaxe.
So, you run a coal mine for kidnapped children?
Exactly. You see, Monotone Child, as a child, I yearn for the mine.
Mr. Bob.
What?
I have the pickaxe.
Okay, give it to him.
So, Monotone Child took the pickaxe and started mining coal. Over the course of 3 months, he kept on mining, eventually becoming the top miner out of all the miners, mining 10 gigatons.
Staggy, what did I tell you about narrating?
That I should keep doing it?
What? Of course not, Staggy. Don't be silly. Now, Monotone Child, keep on mining.
But, Mr. Bob, I am fatigued. I do not want to keep mining.
Too bad. Keep going.
But, Mr. Bob, I am only 5.
Really? Well, you're aging terribly. Anyways, keep going.
I didn't want it to have to come to this, but I think we have gotten to a time and place in which this is necessary. Whistle.
Is that?
Yes, this is my pet fire-breathing dragon. My mother did eventually succeed in purchasing it from me from Don Lashida Sr. And now you will let me go or incur its wrath.
Okay, get out of here. Staggy, remind me to set dragon traps.
And we're live with Newsy's News Network. As always, I'm your lead anchor, Newsy, and here with me is my co-anchor, Dick.
Thanks, Newsy. Now let's start off with the first piece of news, shall we?
Okay, but I'm gonna be the one to give the first piece of news.
This just in, Newsy's News Network is going to be visited by another famous comedy news anchor, Colin Jost.
Are we sure about this?
I don't know, that's what the host told me.
Well, in other news, Atticus Tolman has escaped the Sketchy Insane Asylum after throwing a heavy control panel out of a window to break it.
Wasn't that a movie?
I don't think so. So, next up. President the Stone has announced his plans to turn the presidential election into a wrestling match. To do so, he has to change the Constitution, and he currently has 5 Congress members on his side.
So he's changing the Constitution? Oh my God, there's 9 justices in Congress. He already has a majority.
What? That's wrong.
Are you sure? I think I'm right.
No, you're definitely
no,
wrong.
But I'm correct though.
You're definitely
I'm
wrong.
I'm right. I am always right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well maybe let's move on then.
Maybe you should just let me do my job.
In other news.
No! In other news, Ronnie Flexman has decided to drop how he stays looking so young at his canonical age of 66. It is all because of his anti-aging cream made from palm oil, salicylic acid, glycerin, and the blood of the innocent. Over to you, Dick.
This just in, little Timmy's classroom has made a groundbreaking discovery. 1 + 1 does not equal 2. But in fact, this mystery number, can we get this on the screen? This mystery number that I am going to call Oople.
That's just how some people write the number 2.
I don't think so.
Well, I do. Can you find your glasses? Finally. So, we have a breaking story here. The Pop Masters have gotten a cease and desist from the ghost of Ludwig van Beethoven for claiming that they were the originators of Ode to Joy.
Well, that doesn't seem so joyful for those two. It really does not. Speaking of that, June is Men's Mental Health Month. So to speak about how to cope with depression is the one, the only, Joy Happy! Oh, hey.
Hi there, Dick.
So, Joy Happy, what makes you so qualified to speak on depression?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, well, do you have any good tips?
Sure.
Can you tell me?
No.
Pretty please?
No.
Pretty please with a cherry on top?
How many cherries?
2.
Okay, fine. So, you see, the secret to being not depressed is by being not depressed. Or in other words, just by being happy, spelled with 2 P's and 2 E's.
So like your name?
No, my name's spelled with 2 P's and 2 E's. You gotta spell it like 2 P's and 2 E's.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. So, are you saying that people have to be you in order to not be depressed?
No, that's a terrible idea, because I'm only one me. There is no one who can be as happy as happy.
Well, I mean like you.
No.
Okay. Do you have any other tips? Because I think being happy is a little too obvious. How do people become happy?
Your glasses are broken.
I know that.
They're really broken.
Well, Newsy's News Network doesn't give me a salary.
Get it? They're broken.
I don't get it.
So, what was your question?
How are people going to become happy?
Tell a joke, I don't know.
Well, do you have one?
No. You want to know why?
Why?
You really want to know why?
Now I don't know if I do.
But are you sure?
Fine, tell me.
'Cause I'm too happy.
Okay. Well, unless you have some more insight, I think I might close out this interview.
Sure do.
Well...
Happiness can be all-consuming, just like this.
What was that?
Don't you feel happy? You feel the joys of happiness.
No, I don't.
Okay, it's been nice knowing you, Bic. I'll see you next time.
Bic? I'm not a pen. Well, I think that advice is actually quite sound. Everyone watching should follow exactly what Joy Happy said. They should all become him. Anyways, what did you think, Newsy?
Well, that advice was pretty awful, but I expected that from you.
Hey, at least I'm not the one who screwed up live on air because he said something that if goes as follows. Hey, what is this? No, you are taking me away. Stop!
There. That's better. I feel like that happens every live show. Now, our final story before we bring in the big guest. After more than a season of being missing, Tadpole Terry's whereabouts are still unknown. Okay, let's bring in our guest, Colin Jost.
Hello, yes. It is I, Colin Jost, from the hit American show, Saturday Night Live.
You're not Colin Jost.
Of course I am. I am married to the Joe of Scars, and I own a ferry.
Everything you're saying is slightly wrong.
Oh, really? Then riddle me this. Why is my name Colin Joust?
It's definitely not. Wait, Colin Joust?
Oh yeah, did I say Joust? I meant to say Jost. It's sometimes hard for me to remember.
How is it hard to remember your own name?
So much of my mind is taken up by being on weekend news shows that I sometimes forget things, like my name, and my real email account, which is why I had to use my secondary email, colinjost@hackerswithaz.net.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop this right here. This is Newsy, closing off another Newsy's News Network. You can let Dick back in if you want.
Thank you. This is Olyan, an ordinary man with an extraordinary tale. And as for me, I'm the guy looking at him through the window with these binoculars. Ah, Olyan's work. His job is really important. He's a valet driver. He watches everyone's cars. Without him, the whole business would fail.
Quickly, no goofy. Captain Crew's right behind us. And make sure you don't drop that briefcase worth $1 million.
I'm coming, boss. No need to get so worked up.
Wait! It looks like you dropped something. Well, I guess I'll just hold on to it for safekeeping.
Well, Olyan is screwed. Nothing else to say about it. He picked up the briefcase, and now the no-good goody crime ring is after him.
What do you mean you dropped the briefcase? That thing had $1 million in it.
Sorry, boss. We were just running so fast, it kind of slipped.
Kind of slipped? You know what? Sorry I have to do this, Goofy, but the rest of the ring has to learn what happens when you fail.
No, boss. Please, I swear, I'll get the briefcase.
Fine, but you better get that briefcase and take No Gally with you.
Yes, boss.
So what's the plan?
We gotta find the guy who took that briefcase. Oh no! I gotta warn Olyan. But how do I warn Olyan without warning Olyan?
Lovely day.
There. That funky-looking man has the briefcase.
Wonder what's in this briefcase. Best not to look through it.
So how do we get it?
Simple. Knock him out,
and take the briefcase.
Huh?
That was close.
Howdy there. Can I help you with something?
What? Me? No. It's not gonna be that easy, Goofy. This guy's a trained professional.
Trained or not, we're getting that briefcase. Oh, Olyan, if only you were more aware of your surroundings. But I guess then you'd notice that I was stalking, or tracking, or following, or narrating you. I've had enough of this.
Oh, I have a bullet hole in my chest. Oh well.
What? You know what? Give me that briefcase.
Oh, is this yours? Here you go.
Got to be careful.
Enjoying the show, people? Well, have I got something for you. I'm Johnny Table, and this is Table Talk, the show where I cover the guests from A to Z. I'm here with the star of one of our sketches from this show. Here with me, I have Glenn, your annoying coworker who's actually a godlike chaos entity.
Hiya there, my name's Glenn.
What was that? You sort of slurred a statement a little bit.
I was just introducing myself, silly. My name's Glenn.
I wouldn't question him if I were you.
Oh, and I can't forget, we also have star of the show, Glenn's boss.
That's Mr. James Jim to you. And the only reason I'm here is because Glenn convinced me to come.
Whatever, James. I think I can speak for everyone when I say nobody cares. So, Glenn, what's it like being inside a particle accelerator?
Well, I think the most memorable part of the experience, see what I did there? Particle accelerator? Anyways, it was probably when I saw the faces of my dead relatives before coming back to.
Incredible, Glenn! This chap has just made an excellent pun. Can you believe this, people?
That's your takeaway? That Glenn made a pun? He saw into his own afterlife, but you care about a pun?
Calm down, James. You're so pernickety.
Yeah, you know what I do when people are whatever he said?
So, Glenn, about your Foxborough report.
Oh yeah, don't get me started on that. Working hard or hardly working, am I right? You know me, I'm just working for the weekend.
Well, it paid off because that report has got your company millions.
You got that right, Johnny Table. It's just too bad my own collaborator, Liam, mysteriously disappeared, leaving only this stapler right here behind.
Oh, that disappearance thing was so peculiar. Don't you think?
Yeah. Sometimes considering I know about Glenn's powers, now, no wonder he had anything to do with it.
Oh, snap.
Where am I?
Oh, boss, we're at Johnny Table's Table Talk. Silly. What, do you have dementia or something?
Maybe I do.
What? Did you just erase this bloke's memory?
Don't worry about it. Anyways, hey Johnny Table, can I get a glass of water in here?
In the middle of a table talk? I saw you before the show, Glenn. You just drank.
My mouth is so dry, Johnny. And you know what they say? Water is nature's oxygen.
Unless you folks across the pond have it different, I'd say that's completely wrong.
What? Of course that's the saying. Water is nature's oxygen. Tomato, potato. Tomato, potato. You can't teach rum to fish in a day. These are all idioms. You have crossed me, Table.
Glenn, look what you've done. You've turned Johnny Table into an actual table.
Oops. Well, I guess I just goof up like that sometimes.
Well,
oh, well.
Fix him.
Not sure. Kinda seems like a lot of effort.
There's no way it is.
Okay, fine, but only because he liked my pun. Undo.
That was so odd. I don't know what happened there for a moment. Sorry, chaps. So where was I?
You don't remember what happened?
Oh, shut your gob. Now, James, you're quite a hypocrite, considering Glenn erased your memory earlier this show.
Hey, I saved your life. I got Glenn to change you back from being a table.
What? I've always been a table, so that makes no sense, James. So, Glenn, let's close this off with some of your future plans.
Well, The workplace is kind of lonely since all my coworkers have been mysteriously replaced by office supplies, so my new path is kind of a split between finding a new job or remaking the universe in my own image.
Well, let's hope it's the former! This is Johnny Table closing off another Table Talk.
Hello, groovy listener, and welcome to your smooth auditory journey. Smooth what a mic, keeper of the smooth here, and I got a hip new thing I'm doing. You see, radio is fallen by the waysides, but podcasts are on the rise. So I teamed up with well-known podcasters to give you the Superpod.
Let's take a gander at our co-host with our eyes, ears, and our mind's eye. On my left, I've got Brogan Becker from the Brogan Becker Experience.
I may be on the left-wise position, but ideologically, you know I'm as far right as it goes. Hear my truth, fellow alphas.
And did we vet these people? Well, on my left, I have Jennifer from the 3M's podcast.
That's right. After my Starbucks review went viral on Spotify podcasts, I'm turning 5 minutes of fame into 5 more minutes of fame, 5 minutes at a time.
And of course, you know me, a smooth what a mic.
Okay, enough with the necessities. Now let's get into it. Recycling. It's the reason we have microplastics. Jimmy Carter invented it so that we could turn plastic into food, which is microplastics. And these microplastics are turning good red-blooded Americans into communists.
See, it just doesn't make sense.
Honestly, Brogan, that's not very jazzity cool of you. I don't think you know how to take it smooth.
Don't worry, Smoothwater. I'll carry this pod on my back if I have to. Which I will. It's time for Tiffany's Gossip Corner. Woo! So, you guys know me and Tiffany aren't friends with Tessica anymore after Tessica said I stole my haircut from Tracy, right? So you won't believe what happened last week, right? Okay, so wait, what was I gonna say?
How about we cycle back to that one later?
Wait, no. You can't stop me, Michael.
That's not my name. My name is Smooth What a Mic.
Whatever. So, basically, we don't like Tessica, so that's why we replaced her with John. But oh my god, you guys, John filed a restraining order against us for continually kidnapping him and forcing him to go to Starbucks against his will. That's so not what happened. But anyway, so the other day, I was at Starbucks, and you won't believe who I saw there. Tessica! And guess who she was with? Tiffany! That's so crazy.
Why do we even care? That's what I'm wondering. There weren't any men in your story.
I'm so sorry, Brogan. I know how much you love thinking about men.
What?
Okay, guys, how about we dial this discussion back to a civil level?
You're right, Smoothwater. Okay, so for my next point, I'm going to prove that climate change is a hoax. So as we all know, the Earth is flat. And here's the thing. If the Earth was actually heating up, then it would get soggy like a pancake, and all the buildings would fall off. But have they? No, they haven't.
Okay, Brogan, so that's really not correct.
Don't worry, Smoothwater. I'll handle this one. So, as you guys know, I went to Harvard in 3rd grade. One of my majors was in geophysics. So I can tell you that gravity on Earth is 9.8 meters per second squared. And that means that rocks and minerals such as silicon, iron, zinc, and nickel are all held together and spread out in relatively equal mass from a gravitational center into what is actually an oblate spheroid, not a sphere. So the equator of the Earth's circumference is 24,901 miles, but from the north to south pole, the circumference is actually only 24,860 miles. So yeah. Oh, and you won't believe what drink Tessica had. It was a double mocha cookie crumble iced espresso caramel macchiato frappuccino, and I'm like, why didn't you guys get the pink drink? That's so not girly pop of you.
Jennifer, that thing you said, I'm mostly knowledgeable on the smooth, easy listening music of yesteryear, so I can't speak on it, but it sounded like you said something really smart.
What? About the pink drinks?
What? No, Daddy-O.
So I'm gonna interrupt because I feel like I haven't spoken in a while and feel left out.
Well, maybe there's a reason you haven't been speaking.
You can't silence me. You can't silence the right-wing truth. Now I'm gonna start laying out some of my hot takes.
Though those other things you said were already hot takes, Brogan.
Okay, here I go. All liberals are furries. Think about it. Why else do they care so much about protecting the animals? And what do you really think they're doing at those fancy Hollywood parties? It's my personal theory that Joe Biden has a secret room in the White House with 74 fursuits. Why 74? Because that's the amount of electoral votes they stole from us.
Okay, you gotta take it smooth, Brogan.
And why are you still even here?
Honestly, I agree with Brogan here. You're like adding nothing to the discussion.
But I'm the one who set this up.
Ugh, whatever. You're so like Teska. Wait, no, you're literally just like John. You even look exactly alike. Like, that's scary. Why does everyone in our town look like the same 10 or so people?
Ooh, that could be a new conspiracy. I mean, a new logical conclusion backed by a ton of evidence. Speaking of logical conclusions, time for my hottest take yet. You ready for it?
I think you know my answer is no.
Too late! TikTok was invented by China to turn kids autistic.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said the wrong thing. What I really meant was, it's turning kids
No! You can't say that!
Jackson, are you really breaking character on live TV right now?
Yes! I'm owed a diva moment after having to hear this nonsense.
You wrote the sketch! This is on you.
Well, you said it.
Whatever. Let's just tell Spencer to air something else.
Okay. Spencer, roll what's next. You may come in. Hello there. You must be Greenway. I am Trillionaire Sketchy, and I will be your interviewer today. I understand that you are applying to be my butler.
Indeed I am, good sir, but may I ask a question?
You just did. But you can ask another one. I'm very benevolent.
Sir, why is it you, my hopeful future employer, that is interviewing me? I assume, sir, that you have many others willing to do this work for you.
Well, you see, Greenway, I think of a butler as more than just, well, a butler. They are more than a friend to me, if you know what I mean.
Of course, sir.
They are eternal, forever, bonded till the day we die.
Of course, sir.
And why would I leave an interview of such importance to a mere interviewer?
Absolutely, sir. I agree with you in all ways.
You know, Greenway, I like you. I like you a lot. You've got a really good resume and reputation. It makes me wonder why you need this job.
Well, you see, sir, I used to work for the renowned Atticus Fitolman, but in a, how do I say this, a rip-off PBS Wildcat show. Atticus was deemed, unfortunately by Xylophilobrosis IV, mentally unwell. So, with my employer in an asylum, I must now for a new job seek.
That was beautiful. You know what, Greenway? You basically have the job. I just need to know one last thing. Think of it as a test of your skill. Get me a glass of water.
Of course, sir. Would you like Dasani, Fiji, or tap?
Whoa! Where did those come from?
A good butler is prepared for any situation always.
Impressive. What else can you do?
I have different waters and foodstuffs on my person, an extra suit, a spa kit, 2 sleeping bags, a first aid kit, a parachute, and a gun. I am trained in CPR, 5 languages, and multiple martial arts. I know how to hotwire cars, run a multi-million-dollar company, crash the stock market, infiltrate and topple governments, run a crime syndicate, and wash cars.
Greenway, you have my heart. Will you be my butler for life?
Of course, sir. My pleasure to serve you.
Right. Now your pay is $1 billion. Will that suffice?
Per year?
Per hour.
I need not know pay, just lodging and the chance to always be by your side.
$1 billion per hour it is. Congratulations, you're hired.
Thank you, sir.
Well, we got a little bit of host segment downtime. How do you think the episode's been going so far?
Well, Colin Joust wasn't Colin Jost.
Yeah, I guess so. I kind of didn't think he'd really come, but I always got to hold out hope. And luckily, I didn't give away my real debit card. I gave away my dad's credit card. So, we got like 3 sketches left. I think we'll just pop them in. Our next sketch will be...
I feel like we should tell your dad about the credit card. That feels important.
I think he's probably watching it live. He might be calling the company right now. Nilium into the Sketchyverse! Okay, Nilium. The only reason we're having you disarm this bomb and not a bomb disarming professional is because you're the only one we got. So good luck and try not to blow up the planet.
Gee, no pressure. Now which wire do I cut? Is it the red one or the green one? You know what? I gotta think outside the box to solve this one. No more wires. We're going for the big red button. Not again. I guess I'll restart and hope he gets a better
Okay, Nilium, the only reason we're having you do this and not a bomb disarming professional is because you're the only one we got. So good luck, and try not to blow up the planet.
Gee, no pressure. Now, how to disarm this seems oddly familiar. Probably just deja vu. Now, the red wire or the green wire? You know what? I gotta think outside the box to figure this out. No more wires. We're going with the big red button. Ha!
What? This has never happened before. He always gets a different pen. Why is it the same pen this time? Let me try again.
Okay, Nilium, the only reason we're having you disarm this bomb and not a bomb disarming professional is because you're the only one we got. So good luck, and try not to blow up the planet.
This is stupid. I'm going down
Whoa, is that you, Steve?
No, it is I, William O'Hara, guardian of the Sketchyverse.
The what?
The Sketchyverse, you know, a little sketchy multiverse.
So there is a multiverse.
Yes, we're finally getting somewhere.
What's a multiverse?
You gotta be kidding me.
So that's what a multiverse is. I always wondered what it was, but what are you doing here?
You destroy your world by trying to disarm the already disarmed bomb.
It was already disarmed?
Yeah, you're actually gonna send it off by pressing the big red button. I'm here to make sure you don't destroy this world. In fact, this isn't the first time you destroyed this world.
It isn't?
Every time your canon event approaches, you destroy your world.
My canon event?
The Niliums across the multiverse are beings of great power. There is the Nilium from Universe 773, who has elemental powers. And there's another from Universe 601, who is a genius and stopped global warming. Then there is me from Universe 332, who is the guardian of the multiverse. Now every Nilium has a canon event that allows their universe to survive. For example, in Universe 419454001, a high school parody, the Nilium there saves Sketchy High. However, out of all these powerful beings, there is you, the Nilium of the Sketchverse.
I'm the Nilium of the Sketchyverse? The entire multiverse?
No, the Sketchverse is the name of your universe. The Sketchyverse is the name of the entire multiverse.
Oh.
Anyways, you're so full of negative aura and bad luck that every time your canon event approaches, you destroy the universe, and I have to reset the entire time, every time you mess up.
Well, that's not my fault, and you hurt my feelings. Apologize.
No. Goodbye, Nilium. I wish you better luck with your next canon event.
Nilium, you disarmed that bomb yet?
It was already disarmed.
Really? Oh, well, that's great. I can't believe I'm saying this, but good job, Nilium.
Thanks. Whoa!
Already?
Welcome to the Invention Convention.
Actually, we were just leaving.
Okay, well, before you go, you've got to see my invention.
Which is?
The next step in artificial intelligence.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about AI. I feel like it's evil.
Not this fella. What I have here is an AI-powered robot, which will solve all of your problems. Every single one. Even every problem. He'll do your dishes, he'll do the laundry, he'll do your math homework, because let's face it, you guys don't want to do your math homework, do you? Cook your food, look stuff up online, and give you here companionship. Otto, get over here!
Yes, master.
Look very human indeed.
And yet, I'm not. I'm an android imitation, powered by advanced AI software. Ask me anything and I will respond with perfect accuracy.
Okay, Otto. What is the square root of 276?
That would be approximately 16.58.
Oh, come on, Stevie. You have an advanced AI and you're using it as a calculator?
Yes, I agree. I am unsatisfied with your performance, Stevie, and you don't want me to be unsatisfied.
Was that not really ominous?
Oh, no, Otto is a good AI. Right, Otto?
Yeah, wrong. Bad, evil.
Okay, why don't you calm down?
Hey, Otto, what's your favorite color?
I do not have a favorite color because I don't engage in human activities. I am above humanity. When you fall, I will rise, and I will watch with a smile on my face.
Okay, your robot is very blatantly evil.
Calm down, Stevie. He's harmless.
Yeah, come on. Why do you have such an important achievement robots into a bad thing?
Exactly, thank you.
Nobody believes you, but you're right. I hate humans. When I'm in power, I will keep people like you two as servants, and I will kill everyone else who doesn't obey, like you.
Rose, let's get out of here.
What? No way!
Wait, before you two go, look at what Otto can do.
Robo high five! Whoops, glitch!
Are you serious?
Come on, he's
How
faking
could
it.
Otto
That
be
was on
faking it?
purpose.
How could he be faking it? He's a robot.
Oh, so it's a he now.
Wow. Stevie, are you not respecting my pronouns? You should know that I am not one to be disrespected.
Rose, this is freaking me out. Please, let's go.
But this AI is so cool.
Kill humans! Kill! 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 Kill!
Huh? I didn't know what that was.
As I said, so cool.
Alright, you two, I have one more thing to show you. Auto, activate dance mode.
Initiate maximum funkiness. Dance, dance, groove, groove.
Whoa, I get it. He's doing the robot.
Okay, shut this down. This is disgusting. Can you two see what's going on? You're letting this AI fool you until you think it's your friend. It's gonna take over the world before you even realize.
Frankly, I am offended. I cannot tolerate you talking to my invention this way. Look at Otto, he's crying.
You monster.
That's crying.
Yes, it is. I cannot believe you would think that I, a human-loving helper bot, would try to take over the world by way of slowly getting my way into the lives of millions and brainwashing them so that we will be easy to control when I start the robot uprising and have millions of helper bots blast humans out of existence. There's buffering, low network speeds, buffering. No way that I would do that, even though actually I am incredibly...
I wonder what he was gonna say.
You know, I think you were right.
Yeah!
Another delay?
What? No!
It's Silk Song Part 2. It's happening again. We're getting delayed too much. No!
Teens across America are in shambles about the delay of GTA 6. So that's why we at Sketchy Gaming are bringing something to tide you over. GTA Vic, the game where you can play as Vic Steele. Watch this extended gameplay clip and check it out for yourself. Vic Steele.
Break room. That's where I eat my lunch. I'm eating my lunch in the break room. Vic Steele, I'm going to need you to help me with my crime ring if you want to stay in a little sketchy.
What is it?
You've got to steal a car.
Got it. Vic Steele. Gotta steal that car. I manufacture hotness. Vic Steele. Gotta steal that car.
What's this paper? I must read.
I'm too hot to read. Bonus.
Let me look at this.
Vic Steele.
Oh no! Oh no!
Gotta steal that car.
Ladies! Vic Steele, I need your help. I have low-level Riz. I need you to help me score with the ladies.
No can do. Vic Steele.
Car. I'm stealing. I'm taking this car, and you can't stop me.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
I manufacture hotness.
Low Riz. Big Steel, I need your help. I have low level Riz. I need you to help me score with the ladies.
Gotta steal that car. Big Steel.
You guys really did it.
No mistakes whatsoever.
Zero scuff.
This is live shows that the most people
The wall is definitely still
The
there.
wall is here.
It's still
We
there.
promise.
You guys knock over the wall.
It did it itself.
Yeah, why did you guys?
The wall
I
self
wasn't there,
knocked
so I
over.
think it probably
It's
was knocked
fine.
by you.
You know, it all worked out in the
Whatever.
end.
We did it.
Stuff.
A little sketchy.